guys, I'm LaneVids. Today I want to talk to you guys about a dream that me and my wife have. We have a dream right now to live full-time in an RV, in particular in Airstream. We've mentioned this a couple of times before on this channel, definitely more in our daily vlogging channel at youtube.com/thefunnyrats. If you want to go and check that out, there's a link up there. Y'all can go and check that out. Definitely would appreciate it if you click that subscribe button over there. But we have a dream of living full-time in an Airstream in particular, which is a type of RV. American made goodness, made out of aluminum. In October of last year, I was interviewed by the couple from livingthervlife.com. And I wanted to give you guys some highlights of it because I know some of you guys may have the same aspirations as we do to live full-time in an RV with 2 kids. Some of you guys might think we're nuts. I don't know. Y'all can let me know down in the comments below. But I have been following blogs and reading about how to do this and homeschooling, or what they call road schooling, which is, you know, how to educate your kids while on the road, and how some people think that it's even a better education because whenever you can go to the actual places that you're learning about, like let's say you're learning about the Alamo, you can actually drive to the Alamo and go see it and really engulf yourself around that whole historic era. I mean, I think that that's the best way to learn anything as opposed to just reading it in a book. Wouldn't you agree? So I wanted to let you guys be able to listen to the podcast. So there's a link down below if you guys want to go and check it out, livingthervlife.com. And there's a link to their website down below with a spot where you can listen to our interview. I figured I'd give you guys some highlights of it if y'all wanted to hear just a few highlights of it, but if you want to hear the whole thing about what we're trying to do here, you know, first we have a few things we gotta do. We gotta pay off the debt, we gotta save up for the RV, we gotta buy the RV, we gotta figure out how to do this. But here's a couple highlights from that.
We have an interview with Lane, and I can't say his last name. Funny Rat. You'll find out why Funny Rat is his last name when you listen to the interview. All right, everybody, we got Lane here on the line with us. How are you doing, Lane?
I'm doing just fine. How are y'all?
We're doing wonderful. What is your, like, the motivation behind going full-time RVing?
October 2011. We had our first child in February, and my wife had maternity leave, and then she's a teacher, so she had the summer off, and then she went back to work for a couple of months. And we were laying in bed one day in October, and she said, let's just buy an RV and travel and hit the road. And I said, that's a great idea, not knowing how we're going to do it or anything.
Well, yeah. So it was just a random, your wife just grabbed it out of the sky and said, let's try it? Or was it something that as a child, maybe she camped or seen RVs or?
Nope.
Nope.
It was just grabbed out of the sky.
Really?
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
How important is it to you guys to work toward being debt free? And in other words, what are some of the struggles that you go through to make sure that you'll be debt free by the time you get your RV?
I think that is more of a goal for us right now than getting the RV because it's a more immediate one. And I look at that as a baby step to the RV. So I know that the sooner that I get that done, the sooner I can get into the RV. So that's why we've set that strict goal. And from the trends of what we did last year, which we knocked out our debt pretty good, I think we have a really good shot of hitting it by April of next year.
How much have you planned out your traveling as far? Are there certain specific destinations that you have in mind that you're going to knock out? Or are you just going to kind of, where do we want to go next type? You know what I'm saying?
It'll probably be more of a where do we want to go next? What do we want to do? I've thought about, I don't know if my wife is up for this, but leaving a certain amount of it up to the viewers who watch our videos and asking them, where do you think we should go?
That'd be fun.
I think that could be fun. One thing that I want to do is to travel to a bunch of amusement parks to ride roller coasters. I'm a huge roller coaster fan, and I take videos of them whenever I get the chance to go to a theme park, and they seem to do well on my channel, so it's great content for my channel as well as fun for the family.
Is the video business that you have going to be the main source of income for you guys?
It will be, and that's the scary part. Because you never know what can happen with YouTube. You know, that could close down the site any day now. And that, I get paid. If your listeners don't know, whenever you are a partner with YouTube, you can upload your video and then you can turn on the monetizing, which are the ads that you see in and around the videos. And if somebody watches or clicks on any of those ads on your video, then you get a little bit of jump change. Well, once you have so many videos uploaded, it starts to kind of snowball. You get the snowball effect. And so, we're growing our audience right now.
All right, cool. We've talked a lot about the YouTube stuff, and I really appreciate it. And just in case any of our listeners, if you are thinking of having a different source of income, it may not be you may not be the main source for a lot of people out there, but it can be just one of those sources, and definitely some good advice to get on YouTube, and definitely a way to chronicle your adventures when you're out there. Awesome. Well, thanks so much. I appreciate you having you on here on the show, and it was awesome to hear from you. And I definitely want to keep connected, because maybe have you back on as you're even more down the road, getting the RV and stuff like that. That would be interesting to find out your progress.
Absolutely. I would love to be on, and thank you for having me again.
All right, man. Well, take care.
You too.
So I hope you guys like that. If it piqued your curiosity, if you have any questions for us, if you want to give us some feedback down below, what do you guys think about this? Let me know. I really want your feedback on if you think we are nuts, if you think we're crazy, if you think that this is something that you would love to do, if you're trying to find a way to do something like this. Is this in your dreams? What's on your bucket list? That would be a good question to ask. Let me know down in the comments below. This is something that we thought of a few years back, and we're trugging along trying to get there. And I believe that if we keep putting our minds on that particular thing, it's gonna happen for us. So go ahead and listen to the full thing. And again, if you want to follow our journey on a day-by-day basis on how we're going to make this happen, make sure to check out The Funny Rats, youtube.com/TheFunnyRats. That's our daily vlogging channel. You can see how we're doing every day. I hope y'all enjoyed the highlights. Thank you guys for watching, and thanks for being shiggity shank. Let's go find the Airstream. Airstream, that's right.